It's Boy from Sweden, and today on the 27th September, CS2 is celebrating its 2-year anniversary since its release. Yeah! Now, I did a similar video for the 1-year anniversary, and when checking the first year in review, the results weren't that good. Now, my question is, will the 2-year anniversary be any better? Well, we're gonna find out in today's year in review video, where we take a look at the entire second year of Counter-Strike 2. But first, I want to thank today's video sponsor, which is SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is one of the best and easy to use trading sites for CS2, and it's perfect to switch up your loadout to play with new skins. And by using the link in the description or using code ANOMALY, you get a deposit bonus of up to 35%, which is crazy. And if you're doing your first trade on SkinsMonkey, you can put code ANOMALY and get up to $5 for free. Plus, they've got a bunch of extras like freebies for free skins and free balance, and they've also got 24/7 live support. So if you want to try them out, then do so from the link in the description, and thank you once again SkinsMonkey for sponsoring this video. Hey, so to check the second year in review, I went through every single update that we got and compiled them into a little list, and I also classified what sort of update it is. So Valve puts their CS2 updates in 3 different categories: major updates, regular updates, and small updates or patch notes. During the whole year, we had 2 major updates, 11 regular updates, and 60 small updates or patch notes. Comparing it to the first year, we have the same amount of major updates, even though we kind of changed the definition of a major update. This year, we just considered them adding train back a major update. Meanwhile, last year, literally the launch of CS2 was a major update, so we've kind of lowered the bar a bit. We saw an increase in regular updates from 10 last year to 11 this year, and finally a decrease of small updates from 76 last year to 61 this year. The first major update of the year was, like I said, All Aboard, where they re-released the new rainy version of Train and also added 5 community maps. The second and final major update was Spring Forward, where they added over 70 skins in the 3 new weekly drop collections. In this update, they also added the Fever case, along with the Train collection and the XM Solitude. Those were the only 2 updates we got all year that Valve consider major updates. Very unfortunate. If we also include the regular updates, for example Mission Possible, where they added the missions, we have 13 notable updates of the entire year. Out of those 13 updates, how many of those do you think were strictly about the game CS2 and not about skins? Well, only 3 of those 13 updates were strictly gameplay related, and 2 extra if we count updates that had both skin and gameplay elements. That means only 5 out of the 13 updates we got all year were gameplay focused. That's way too many updates to only focus on skins and money rather than the game they're used for. And that's coming from me, a full-blown skin lover. The update for skins was first the Armory, where they added 8 new collections and just a ton of skins in general. The Shanghai Major update, which you might think should be focused on gameplay because it's a major, but no, they just added over 600 stickers, the viewer coin, and all of the souvenir packages. The Champions of Shanghai update was also a regular update, where they say congrats to the winners, but also please buy the new sticker capsule and here's a service medal. One of the major updates of the year, Spring Forward, was basically only skin related, and this was the update where they added a total of 6 new collections, including a case. Another update for a major, the Blast TV Austin Major, where they added a total of 792 souvenir packages, stickers, and viewer pass. Another skin update, Capture the Moment, where they added over 500 souvenir charms. Of course, the Austin Major Champions was a regular update, because wow, they won the major, but more importantly, buy the sticker capsule. And of course, the Season 2 Episode 1, where they added trade protection, a huge change to skins, and the Rangent update, where they added a music kit and the M4 Solitude. And finally, my least favorite update of the year, Show Off, which mostly focused on skins because they added the Spectator loadout, where you can inspect your friends' skins, and of course the Genesis Terminal and the Genesis Collection. It feels like this year Valve have just fully dropped the mask and are open about CS2 basically just being their cash cow. This year they've been aggressively monetizing the game more and more, not only adding the entire armory pass, which is now seemingly the only place where you can get cases because you have to buy them instead of having them dropped, and it seems they've also decided, let's aggressively monetize the weekly care package as well by having the Genesis terminal drops where, guess what, you have to buy the skins out of the case when you open it. Just to prove my point, let's take a look at how many new skins Valve added in the first year of CS2 versus this last year of CS2. In the first year, Valve added approximately 673 new purchasable skins to CS2, such as skins, stickers, major stickers, and music kits. And now in the second year, Valve added 2,267 new purchasable items, largely affected by, for example, the Armory Pass and all of its collections, the weekly care packages new collections, and we can't forget the over 500 souvenir charms. That's a huge increase from almost 700 skins to now almost 2,300 skins. That's a ridiculous increase. And you might ask yourself, why does Valve add so many skins and why do they care about skins so much? Well, that's because they're making more money now with CS than ever before. In the first year of CS2, the community opened around 345 million cases, and now in the second year, the community opened 340 million cases in total. Now you might look at that and think, oh, that's a decrease of 5 million cases, which may seem like a decrease in revenue for Valve, but you need to realize the other ways Valve have monetized CS this year, for example, the Armory Pass. So you can just imagine how much all of these collections are making Valve, and that's not even taking into account that every Fever case and Gallery case opened have all been bought with stars that you buy for real money from the Armory Pass. Sadly, from this second year, I think we can see that it doesn't seem like Valve cares all that much about actually improving the game, the mechanics, the anti-cheat, and expanding on game modes at all. They're a business, so naturally, they only care about making more money. I mean, we're over 2 months into Premier Season 3, and they just, actually yesterday, added the Season 3 leaderboard, which isn't much to write home about because it was filled with cheaters. I can see this guy. He's got 98.88% win rate. Ah, yes. Surely he's legit. So, unfortunately, since it seems Valve only care about skins and skin updates, it makes sense that I should talk some about skins over the year as well. Since the last year, we've had a lot of quality of life updates to skins, such as being able to zoom and pan on skins to see them in better detail, and being able to see other players' skins in the spectator loadout. And the second year of CS2 skins was one of the best years ever for the value of skins. Almost all skins have gone up significantly in value from last year to now, and I know a lot of skin guys that are very happy about their investments. Just to illustrate how good this year really was for skins, we can compare the market cap, which is the total value of all CS skins, year by year. On the CS2 release date 2 years ago, the market cap was $3.5 billion. On the 1 year anniversary, so 1 year ago, the market cap had increased by $200 million, which put the market cap at $3.7 billion. And now the market cap for the 2 year anniversary was taken 3 days ago, since that's when I'm recording this video. And the market cap is just shy of $5.5 billion. That's a market cap increase of almost $2 billion in just a year. This means we've basically seen a 50% increase in the price of all skins on average. Now that's not really true because they did add a lot of new collections, which adds market cap value without actually increasing the price of other skins, but trust me, skins have gone up a lot in the last year. One example of a skin with a crazy price increase is the M4 Hot Rod, which rose to have the second highest market cap of any single skin in CS, sitting at a total value of just under $40 million. The price of a single M4 Hot Rod 1 year ago was just about $900. And now each M4 Hot Rod is worth about $3,300, which frankly is retarded. The Sport Gloves Hedge Mace have also seen an insane price increase, this year overtaking the Pandora's Box as the most expensive gloves in the game. In field-tested quality, 1 year ago, these were worth $3,800, and now they're $9,500. Oh my god, insane. I'm sure that if you have skins, you've felt this price increase. No matter matter how much your inventory is worth, because almost all skins have moved up in value. Will this price increase keep going for the next year of CS2? I don't think so, but I didn't believe that they were gonna go up this much this year either, so what do I know? To be honest, from the last year's year-in review that I made, not much has changed about all the content that's missing. No new game modes have been added, making Arms Race still the one and only game mode added to CS2 since its release. Playing Premiere, however, it does feel like there are fewer cheaters, at least in good trust factor. I've been queuing with some friends that have a very low trust factor, and there we do queue into cheaters. But me queuing solo or with friends that have very good trust factors, we basically never meet cheaters. That situation is better. I do still feel like there's a lot of disappointment from the community with the current map pool. Yeah, they changed out Vertigo and added Train, but most people are still desperately waiting for Cash and Cobblestone, which we thought were going to be released this year, but so far there's still no proof that they're coming anytime soon. In the first year of CS2, I was disappointed with a lack of updates and the cheating problem. Now I'm disappointed because we did get a pretty decent amount of updates, but most of them were all just about skins, which for the most part of players isn't the main reason they play CS. To summarize things, we're in year 2 of CS2, and I feel like Valve are more money hungry than ever. I don't really like the direction Valve have taken CS2 this year, with Genesis terminals which are ultra sellout, and the Armory Pass which just is another money pit for people. For the next year's anniversary video, the next year of CS, I hope they adjust the game and add actual content updates improving the game instead of just the casino aspect of the game. Thank you for watching. I guess I'll just go back into hibernation for another year and hopefully come back with better news on the 27th September 2026. Whoop!